Hello, guys. This is Paul McMillan II. Welcome to another live New York session. And we're going to be trading Michael Gold futures, implementing our price action concepts strategy. Okay. So this is just a mixture of using the ORB and price action indicators. And we also use a CCORB indicator to sometimes uh, give us added confirmation. Okay. So the very first thing we're going to do in the 1 hour time frame is we're going to actually figure out what is the overall trend. This will help us to really figure out uh, what overall direction that price is really going. So when we really look at, this move here, obviously price has been trending in a downtrend. Previous lows have been broken. And then looks like price finally mitigated this area and started to trend up. So we could say that price is overall bearish because we have a break of structure here. So we're just going to take a simple trend line and just draw that up. Okay. Now, we have figured that out on the 1 hour time frame. And that's all we pretty much want to know. Now, when we go to the 15-minute and price actually dropped like I thought it was. Okay. So now we want to figure out what is the current trend, which we can see that currently price is bearish, just for the simple fact because from this swing high to this swing low, price broke previous structure here. Okay. So it's easy to see that price is overall bearish. So we'll just update our trend line. So let me update that. Okay. So now the very first thing we want to figure out is we kind of want to look in the past. So this is the New York session. We want to figure out what exactly did the Asian session create and what they didn't finish. Then we want to follow up to see, did the London session finish it, or is the New York session about to finish it? Okay. So we're going to turn on this indicator here. This is the Asian session indicator. And this lets us know that the Asian session actually caught this move. Okay. It caused this move up to here and then also this move. Okay. So this is a lot of an open gap, which is why you see why price is actually selling down to try to get all this down here. So price had already mitigated half of this and went up, and now it's kind of trying to get all this down here. So this is kind of giving us an idea of where price is trying to go. Now, if we turn on the London session, um, the London session produced the same thing. Okay. So now let's go ahead and turn on a price action concepts indicator. Okay. Now, so, wrong one. So the first thing I like to do is to look to see if price has crossed over, change of character, and it did here. So the bulls are in full control. So it's trying to hit this target here and wipe out this liquidity. We have, so we're going to go ahead and mark this up. So we see that the bulls is in full control. So what are they trying to get? They're trying to get all this open here. That's why they're almost hitting this target. So it's going to hit this target. So we could have actually took this trade and won it. But we have a signal of strength indicator here. So what I'm going to do in this situation is, since we missed this trade, I'm going to wait for price to come down, hit this liquidity down here. So we're going to mark this up here. And I'm going to look for price to actually knock out all this liquidity here and then try to buy it up. Now it's a possibility that price might buy up and pull up to this area. So then, and then come back down further and hit this target. So what I'm going to actually do this time is I'm probably just going to go ahead and do a sell all the way down to this area. Because price is probably going to pull back because this is a signal of strength. Signal. So we might have the green light to even sell it down to this area here. So for the sake of time, since we see that, I'm going to go ahead and initiate a trade and see if we can catch it all the way down to here. It might pull back to this area and then come down, and it might continue down. So I want to do 5 micros and do a sell. Okay. So I'm going to pull this stop loss all the way up above this wick, and then TP go all the way down to here. We're going to give that a shot. Price might actually retest this area and then push on down. Might actually pull the stop loss maybe up to here. Now price, this price is still open, so it might still get this area, but if it busts through this area and we lose this trade, then it might be ready to actually come back up, hit this change of character, and then get this open and hit this target up here. That's probably where price want to go. But let's see. Let's wait and find out. So what I'll do is I'll pause this recording and we'll wait for the 9:15 candle to close and see what the next candle is going to do. And then we'll go from there. Looks like I'm in profit. So close to it. For some reason, my Zoom is acting up. Try this again. All right. Let me pause this recording, then if we get closer to target, I'll resume. Another signal strength. We got another price strength signal here. So price is probably going to be ready to go down further and hit this target. So yeah, this is good here. So another sign that the institutions want to hit this area. Price might be ready to actually get it. This might be a pullback. Let me pause this recording. So our stop loss, we're going to wait and see if price breaks above this change of character and push up. Then if that's the case, it's going to buy out and wipe out this open and hit this target. But it's a possibility price could pull back and be ready to go down further as well. Um, so we'll wait and see. So I'll pause this recording. I'll be right back. Possibility that the bulls are weakening here with this wick, but we'll see in about less than 3 minutes. So I'll be right back in a couple minutes here. Or notice we had extra confirmation from the CC or Vinny's orb indicator, and it had a sell here. So this is probably a strong indication that price is probably going to go down to this level here. So we'll see in the next couple minutes. So it's good to actually see that. So I'll leave this indicator on. 29, the 9:30 candle liquidity is about to settle in. So we'll see if we were correct. We got the CC orb sell confirming this move. So we'll see if we hit down to here. So we got a little bit over 30 seconds. See, folks. Three, two, one. Now, price might have wiped out most of this, and it may want to go back up. But for some reason, I still feel like that there's still an open gap here. So it might be their interest to get all this liquidity further down here. The price starts going the other way, then that means they got what they wanted. But if they keep on going down, then they want to get this here. Move all this out the way. Yeah. Something tells me that they want to get the rest of that liquidity down at the bottom. Yeah, they want to get the rest of the liquidity down at this bottom here. Yeah. Let TP target this liquidity pool here. Almost $300 in profit. $300 in profit. Yeah. They want to get this liquidity down here to wipe out this open. That's what they want to do. For the sake of time, I'm gonna pull my stop loss up to here. And there we go. We want to trade. So they're going to get all of this down here. So, yep, $355 profit. So we did good. So let me pause this recording. My results, as you can see, price wiped out this PL. That's what they wanted to get for. So they wiped out all of this open. So that's why we won this trade. Price pulled back, hit this signal of hit this price strength signal, retested it, and then decided to go down. What's cool is that Vinny CC orb indicator gave us a confirmation sell on top of that. That's why we won this trade. So we did good, folks. That's how we actually implement our price action concept strategy. So that's it for this session, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.